Hey comic book fans, my nerdy friends, and my geeky compadres. Welcome to Running with Comics Rockin' Review. That was lame. Welcome to Running with Comics Real Review. Really? I mean, all my other ones are fake now? Oh, Jesus. Welcome to Running with Comics Radical Review. Welcome to Running with Comics Thursday Rockin' Radical Real Review. Yeah. Alright guys, how's it going? First off, I want to thank every single person who watched my haul video and voted on which book I was going to be doing like an in-depth review on. And right before I started doing this video, I checked the tally, and looks like the winner this week is DareDevil number 23. I heard a lot of good stuff about DareDevil recently from a lot of you guys. I know 22 was a crossover with DareDevil and Superior Spider-Man. I went to go pick that one up, but I didn't get a chance to get it. My shop must have sold out or something, so I didn't get to pick that one up. But I heard that 23 was going to be a really good jumping on point, so I wanted to make sure I grabbed it this time, so I had them put it on my pull so I can make sure I checked it out. And first off, the first thing, this cover is awesome. This is a great cover. I love the artwork, the flaming double D's and flaming double, never mind. And DareDevil, and it just looks, it looks great. I like it. Into the comic, I'm gonna do like a full-on review, so this is gonna have a few spoilers for everybody. If you haven't read it, you know, you might want to hold off watching this. But I'm gonna have a few spoilers in this. I'm gonna try to keep it to a minimum, but you know, I'm gonna show pages and everything. So the book starts out with Matt Murdock talking about like how he became blind and all his other senses heightened. So it's taking you through this accident that happened, and showing the toxic waste that gets spilt on him, and he goes blind and his senses get heightened. And he talks about how, you know, how he can hear people's heartbeats and read newspaper print just by feeling it. And so you go through this, and I was thinking it's more of an origin thing, but then it turns out that it's some other like some kind of thing that's going on where I don't think it's the government, but it's like somebody's trying to recreate the accident that happened to Matt Murdock to make him the Daredevil, and they're using prisoner inmates to recreate what happened. And I actually thought it was really neat how they had prisoner 23. They picked him out because it's the 23rd issue of the book. I'm assuming it was kind of neat. So that's how the book starts off, and then we go to this awesome just one page of, you know, Daredevil doing his thing. It goes on to say it goes on where Daredevil's taking Foggy out on the town for like a night of what it's like to be Daredevil, because Foggy apparently is going through some kind of health issue. I guess it could be cancer, it could be something that's more curable, but they're waiting to see what the test results say. So while waiting for these test results, Daredevil's taking Foggy out and like just taking him around town, you know, showing him what it's like to be Daredevil. and you know, they're having just a good time. It's kind of like, actually, this part of the book is really heartwarming. Like, you get to see the friendship between Matt Murdock and Foggy, just how tight they are, and that's really cool. The art in this book, at first I didn't really like it, but then as I kept reading and looking, there's a lot of like just genius in some of these cells. Just like, I love that. And then the half faces, I like that too. It's really good. During their night, Daredevil takes Foggy up, but they're on like this water tower, and they're just kind of talking, and Foggy kind of wants to know what's going on with Matt Murdock, and he kind of goes into how a bunch of villains are kind of going after him, and there has to be somebody behind it, you know. And at the end of this, apparently, I mean, I don't know too much about Daredevil myself. I like I said, this is I think this is the first Daredevil book I ever picked up, but this joke in here, a lot of you will probably get, but I haven't read it. So Daredevil's kind of like being real serious, and he's like, I don't know who's coming after me, you know, I don't understand what's going on. And Foggy is just like, oh man, who just came back? I know exactly who it is. It's Stilt Man. And it just goes into this, like, they're just cracking up over it. They're actually crying. They're laughing so hard. So even though I didn't get it, I didn't get the joke, I still kind of laughed because it, like, I just felt the emotion of it, you know. So after they have this heartfelt moment and this funny moment, Daredevil hears some people crying for help. So he tells Foggy that, look, I gotta go help these people, and Foggy's like, just remember my appointment's at 9 o'clock. And then at that moment, you're just kind of like, shh, man, he's gonna totally forget about the appointment because he's gonna try and save all these people, and he's gonna totally forget the appointment to go find out what's going on with his blood work. So you just get kind of down, you know. It's just expected because, I mean, superheroes are busy. I mean, they're saving the freaking world, you know what I mean? So, you know, you kind of give them a break, but at that moment, my heart just kind of sunk a little bit. You go on, and you see that all these inmates that, in the beginning of the book, that corporation or that organization or whoever was doing those tests on, trying to make these inmates into Daredevil-like people, you see that they're just running amok and creating havoc around town and ruining this party that Matt Murdock was supposed to go to, apparently, but didn't go. Anyway, I did really like this cell because it kind of, like, that's apparently how Daredevil sees things. I thought that was interesting. But he goes, for a few pages, like, he goes on fighting these guys, and he finds out that he tears the mask off one of these guys and finds out that they're like him, like somebody made these people to try to be like him, and so all their senses are heightened, and that's why he's having such a hard time fighting these guys. But he goes on to just kick some ass because it's Daredevil, and that's what he does. Throughout this this fighting, like, sequence, you can see Foggy just sitting there by a clock, like the time's counting down to his appointment. And one thing that I, like, thought was kind of crappy was, well, not crappy, but I mean, just it made me think. But Daredevil just left Foggy up on that water tower. How the heck did he get down? I mean, I know there's a ladder and stuff, but that sucks. Now he has to climb down the ladder. So Daredevil goes on. All these guys are just running around town, not just in this party. They're all running around, and he's going out and chasing them. And he kind of uses their heightened senses against them, because I don't think they're new. They don't really realize what it's all about. So you can see he grabs a cop's firearm and fires it by his ear. He doesn't shoot him because he's Daredevil and he's super cool and he's nice and he doesn't kill people. But he fires it by his ear, and like the guy just freaks out, and well, it's loud and it's gotta hurt. So yeah, Daredevil takes care of business. And you can see Foggy's sitting there at 9 o'clock, waiting in the waiting room to get his test results. And who shows up? Matt Murdock. That's a true friend right there. Even though we went through an entire night of just brutal fighting, he still shows up for that appointment, and that's when your heart just... Man, I got so happy. It was cool. It was really, really heartwarming. I love this story. And they go on to talk about, the doctor comes in and he's like, let me just look over these test results one more time and I'll let you know what's going on. You can see, like, Daredevil can hear heartbeats, so you see there's one heartbeat, and, Foggy's heartbeat is just super fast because he's anticipating what's going on. But then he realizes that it's not Foggy's heartbeat, and it's actually the doctor. So we get the bad news. So I'm guessing it's cancer, because the doctor says he's sorry. And it ends on a black panel. Even though it was a really heartwarming, story, in the end, it kind of sucks, because now Foggy is just, I guess it's cancer, so it's not fun. But this book, the ending kind of brings it down to earth. And for everybody who recommended picking up Daredevil, for anybody who said that it was good, thank you so much for telling me. It is a great book. This one in particular. I'm putting it right up there with Hawkeye #7, that Katrina story. As far as feeling the book, really good story. Mark Waid, great writer that I never knew of. So thanks to everybody for recommending me to read Daredevil. But this book, fantastic. You all know I don't do number ratings on my channel, but this book is kind of like you need to pick it up. And because of this book, I'm going to keep reading Daredevil, and I'm really excited to see what happens next. So yeah, thanks to everybody out there who voted. Thanks for Thanks for having me review this book. I really, really liked it. I really enjoyed it. So I'll be back on Sunday, most likely, with my lightning round review. And I'll do, I think I picked up 8 books this week, but I'm not going to do the Justice League #17, because that's the Throne of Atlantis, and I haven't read any of the other ones. So I'm not going to do that one, and I may or may not do the Mind the Gap 6. If I can read through the trade pretty quickly and then read #6, I'll add that into the lightning round. But yeah, I'll do all the rest, and so I'll see you guys on Sunday. Thanks a lot. Like the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll check you out later. One thing before I go, I did want to mention the one other person who recommended Morning Glories for me. It was DrMonkeybot. Sorry I forgot about you yesterday, man. Check him out. He has great reviews, great videos, and he is a true gentleman, really nice guy. I'll pop a link down there in the description. Go check out his videos. Subscribe to him. He's really great. Again, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.